So with the recent release of the new Helicarrier in the LEGO Marvel Superheroes range, I look at the new MODOK versus the old one. Hello everyone, welcome to Brickburst. My name's MJ and today we are looking at the old MODOK and the new MODOK. First of all, this is the just flat out comparison of them both on screen. Now let's move the new MODOK aside just for a second whilst we look at the old one. So there he is in all his big-headed glory. This is a figure that actually I really like, and at the time I absolutely loved him. I think now sort of the weakness of this figure is highlighted by the new one being brick built of course. But in any case, let's have a closer look at this figure. Your big head is falling you over. So this version of the figure basically has this large head element. The actual figure underneath is completely plain, it's not printed, and it's just a pearl gold torso with everything else being purple. And then the head piece is this completely unique mould, as this sort of has to be for MODOK. And it just slips on, as you can see, quite hollow. But the printing on here is really good. Like, it does actually capture the menacing, sort of haunting grimace of MODOK really well. And it's got his eye laser beam thing there as well. And his classic bowl cut haircut. Just immediate improvements that could be made on this figure. If they ever make the purple medium length legs, that'd be good. But overall, I think it's just kind of hard to achieve an accurate MODOK figure by making an actual minifigure. It sort of feels like he has to have his own special mould or just design, or to be honest, the brick built one that they've just made. So cue the brick built one, which I think is absolutely incredible. Now before I look at some of these things in more detail, there is one thing I want to highlight, and that's these little bricks at the top here. So this element, do they call it a cheese wedge? I'm not sure they actually make this in pearl gold, right? Because I thought I'd just swap these out. I don't know why they included them in tan. I thought I'd just swap them out and replace them with pearl gold cheese wedges or cheese slopes. But I went to my gold and silver box of Lego and I couldn't find them. So do they not make this element in gold? I thought of just a tiny customization that could be made though. So we can swap them out for these slopes, which they do in pearl gold, as you can see. And I think that looks slightly better. So I think I'm going to basically rock with this for my version. So yeah, as I sort of mentioned, the tan bits are the only bits that feel a little bit out of place. But even those do not look too bad. I think one of the more classic colour schemes in the comics is orange and purple, but I think he's been depicted as like gold or yellow and orange before, so colour scheme wise he looks good. I'm sure it goes without saying, but my favourite part of this build is the printed, and it is printed, flesh cylinder here. Now, flesh is such a rare colour for Lego bricks. You do normally only see it in minifigure heads. So it's so cool just to see that colour on another brick is really awesome. And the printing quality here and the character that they found to like put into this print looks so good. And they've even got the shading around the teeth to make it look even more 3D. Even though it is 3D, of course it's printed on a cylinder. This really gives it a bit of depth and looks amazing. These other few pieces are stickers, they're not printed, but they still look good. It'd be nice if they were printed, because there is actually quite a lot of printed elements in the Avengers Helicarrier set. I've come across a few really nice pieces so far. I will say I've not finished building it yet, but so far it is an absolutely brilliant set and I really like it. So another unique thing about this figure, or buildable figure, I'm not sure how many sets these have come in, but these little arms, they basically look exactly like minifigure arms. They're just a bit smaller and sort of stubbier, and they just fit in the side here. They've used a technique that we've seen once or twice before in Lego, where they use a sort of offset one stud tile piece to create little feet, which looks really good. And this little block here gives him a little bit of bulbousness there, which I like. So also down here at the front, he's got these sort of, I don't know what they are, well, they're like missile things, aren't they? Now, I've not come across this element before. I think it might be new to this wave or this period of time in Lego. But you get a little bag of sort of pearl silver, is it pearl silver? Get a little bag of pearl silver elements. And this particular piece, wow, I wish that would focus. It's a bit like a grenade. It sort of looks like a grenade, sort of looks like just some sort of military or ballistics item. So they obviously use a couple of those just attached with the pin into the front of Modok's little gizmo thing, his body. I might make a minor adjustment to this bit here. I don't think it really needs the black. I think another green piece might set it off a little bit nicer. But anyway, the other main colours on here are light grey and a little bit of dark grey as well. They look fine, looks not too bad. You know, it'd be nice if those pieces were pearl gold as well, but again, I don't think there are elements that exist in that colour. Spinning it around to the back, it uses these decorative pieces to give it a bit of circularness, a bit of circularity, and then moving across to, oh god, I've accidentally fired the missile, let's get that back on. Looking at the top, his hair is dark brown. Looks good, it doesn't look amazing, it doesn't look mind-blowingly accurate. They probably could have made it slightly more detailed and given it a bit more texture to really sort of simulate his bowl cut. Even just going the other way with the curvature that way might have looked better and might have given more of the bowl cut look, but it doesn't look bad by any means. One simple thing I've made for this figure is a little hovering base, so let me get that out. So I've made this simple piece from 3 elements. I've got the clear rod thing, I don't know what you would call it, a radar dish at the bottom, and then one of those studs not on top, hatchet sort of bricks on top. So let's put that down. And we want to put it not in the centre of Modok because he's going to be off balanced. So there we go, so we want to put it there. So there he is, hovering around and ready to cause mischief. Looking pretty awesome. And there's his old, what I would definitely call the inferior version there as well. Thank you very much for watching Brickburst. Please click like, not only does it help us out, but I would appreciate it and it shows that you like the content. Also, leave us a comment below because I love interacting with you guys. Let me know what you think of this Modok. Do you have plans to get the Helicarrier? Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we will see you next time. Cheers.